we'll have you lie on your back, and we're gonna do a tabletop exercise with a block. So I'll have both of the ladies here kind of demonstrate this. We've got a couple of movements from this position. The block is gonna go in probably the short or the middle width in between the knees. Make sure that you keep pressure to that block the entire time. First, we have scapular cars here. We're gonna sync our breath with the movement. So hands point at the sky, and we'll just do one demo rep so you guys can kind of see what it looks like. They're squeezing the block. They're going to exhale as the hands punch to the ceiling, the head and the shoulders lift off. Forward direction down toward the armpits, sink down, inhale as they pinch backward, fall back to the floor. So the body's following the breath and following that rotation of the scapula as you go. So ready, all of us now 5 in each direction. So exhale as you punch forward, arms track down, inhale as we go back. Exhale as you punch up for rep number 2. Exhale as you punch up for rep number 3, checking that you're squeezing that block. Exhale as you punch up for rep number 4. And one more time, number 5. So now we've got the reverse direction. So track that shoulder down to the armpit, down and forward with the exhale. Now shrug it up toward your ears and follow that back to the ground for rep number 2. So just the opposite of the first 5 reps of what you did a moment ago. Really try to sink those abs, inward ribs into the floor. You engage that, squeeze the block harder so you make more tension in the abdominals. 4th rep and 5th rep. Good. Give yourself a quick rest here. Got another movement. We're focused more on moving the hips, but still trying to use the abdominals to drive a little bit of this movement. You're gonna take the arms out to a T position. So I'll use Christina here as my demonstration. She's gonna try to keep as much of the right side of her body on the floor, and she's gonna bring the knees up to tabletop, squeeze the block, and then this outside of her left knee is gonna try to touch down as high as it can up this direction without losing that right shoulder off of the floor, and then she's gonna pull it back to that starting position. So if you're very flexible and this arm is in the way, just go ahead and move it higher, or you can kind of bend the elbow. So we're gonna go 5 to that left armpit. So both knees squeeze the block. Take that left knee out to that left armpit. Try to keep that right shoulder to the ground. Now, if you don't make it to the ground, that's fine. Just hover it and then pull it back. 2nd rep now. Reach to the left. Might like an inhale as the legs go down, exhale as the legs pack in toward that armpit, squeezing that rib cage a little bit downward, compressing the front of the body. Got 2 more to that side. Rep number 4. Try to eke out a little bit more space, squeeze that right shoulder into the ground. Good, once you're done with your 5, try not to take a break here, go right into that other side. So we're going straight over to that right side. Abs should be fired up a little bit, hopefully by now. Check in with that left shoulder now, squishing the floor. Just get where you can get to. 3 more reps. Rep number 3 on the exhale, reaching. Rep number 4. And number 5. Good, so hopefully abdominals, hips a little bit awake now, and we'll move into staying in the supine position for our hip cars. These are gonna stop at a partial range of motion because the floor is gonna get in your way. So the left leg is gonna go straight out in front of you. Right leg starts bent. Imagine there was a towel behind your knee that you're gonna squeeze. Right knee to right chest. Right knee tracks out laterally to the side. Hold it there. Keep reaching that right knee to the side as you rotate and pivot the foot down toward the floor. Come down to the floor so that your foot touches, and then lift it up, rotate it back to your chest, back down to the ground in front of you. So it's sort of a partial range of motion we've got here, really focusing on that internal, external rotation near the floor. Rep number 2, 5 of these here. Touch the floor, hover it back up, externally rotate, back to the midline, back to the floor. Rep number 3, 4, and 5, a little bit more pace. Really try to reach a little further. Try not to lose that left side of the body off of the floor. 2 more now. A little bit quicker pace on these last 2. Check in that we're really using that hip flexor to pull off of the floor. Last one. Track it out, lift it up. Good. Straighten that right leg, bend that left leg, imaginary towel behind the left leg. You've got 5 reps there, just the same on the left side. Internally rotate as best you can, hover it back up. 4 more now, your own pace, kind of accelerate that as you go. One more time, checking in that your right side of your back and pelvis isn't coming off the floor. Good, we should be on our last couple here. When you're done with your 5, you'll take a quick moment, rest, shake the legs out. We're gonna stay in this supine position for the next movement. I'll demo that standing up. So we're gonna do a figure 4 end range hold. You'll be in the supine position. I'm gonna demo standing. So I'm gonna hug with both my hands, my right hand on my outside of my right knee, my left hand down by my ankle. I'm gonna try to go into external rotation and flexion here as high as I can really take it passively. And then I'm gonna let go and try to not let that drop at all, not let the hip go into a neutral rotation. So let's all start with our right leg, flex it up to about 90 degrees. If you wanna rest it on the left thigh, you can. You might find that there's more tension if you push that whole left leg into the ground, your preference. So grab right hand on the outside of the right knee, left hand by the ankle. I like to hook the hand underneath the foot so you can kind of pull into more external rotation. Hug that, hold for a moment. Now you're gonna let go and don't let that foot travel towards your ankles. Ready, let go and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab it again. Got 4 more. Try not to just laugh at yourself. Try to breathe. Let go and hold it again. Breathe. Pack 2 breaths into this 5 seconds. Grab it again. We've got 3 more. If your instinct is to hold your breath, fight it. Let go and breathe. Hold there. 3, 2, 1. Grab it again. We got 2 more. Pack into that passive stretch again. Let go and hold for 5, 4, 3. I should hear a second breath. 1. Grab it again. We got 2 more or 1 more? How many do I want to do? You want to do 1 more or 2 more?
1.
All right. 1 more rep. Let go, hold it. Pack 2 breaths into that 5 seconds for me. And control it down. Whew. Pain. Left hip now. So hug that left hand on the outside of the left knee. Right hand goes by the foot. Again, hook it under. You get a lot more leverage for external rotation there, unless that hurts your knee. So pull that up into some flexion, external rotation. Hang out here for a moment, just getting a little bit of a passive stretch. If it feels uncomfortable straight ahead of your body, you can take it out from midline a little bit, but try not to drift too far. Ready, steady, and hold. Let go of those hands. Hold for 5, 4, 3. Let's go, Julianne. Breathe. Grab it again. Pack into that passive stretch. Most of us are going to have one side a little bit more challenging here. Ready? Rep 2. Let go and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab it again. 3 more times here. Gather your breath in between. Try to get a good exhale. Let go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab it again. We've got 2 more. Pack into this passive stretch for a second. Gather your breath. Let go and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab it again. This is the last one. Make it good. Anybody that can touch their foot to their face wins a prize. And let go. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Whew. Good. So that gives you a good combination of passive, getting into the capsule, but then active and seeing what your musculature can actually support of that hip. Give yourself a moment to recover here, and we're going to do another exercise working on our external rotation. So I'm going to use Christina here as a demo. She's going to put her left arm out into a T position or overhead, whichever one you prefer. Doesn't really matter. The left leg is going to go out straight, and we're going to try to do an external rotation and into a prone figure 4. So she's got her leg bent to 90 degrees, neutral rotation here. As she rotates to the left side, she's going to try to open that toward the ceiling into abduction, right? And she's going to roll all the way to her stomach using the right hand to control the movement, trying to not touch the knee until the last minute. It hovers, it hovers, it hovers, and finally it touches down. At this end position, she's gonna try to lean only how much she has to lift the whole leg. Pressing with that arm, she's gonna go back. So really challenge yourself for that near the floor kind of situation there. That's where like the majority of the difficult work is. This is kind of the easy position, right? So everybody's gonna get right knee to about 90 degrees. If you wanna go a little bit higher than that, you can. Probably 90 degrees is good enough. Roll to the left, hover that right leg. Keep it open to the sky. Roll to prone. Hover it, try not to touch until the last moment. Use that right hand to control your body's descent. Lower down. Good. Counter rotate just enough to hover that leg. If you don't need to, just lift it from where you are. Roll back to your back. Good. So these next 4 reps are going to go a little bit faster. So we're going to go all the way over in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch it down. All the way back in 3, 2, and 1. So you've got 3 more reps like that. Roll into the left for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch it down. Lift it up. Back for 3, 2, and 1. We got a couple more reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch it down. Lift it up. 3, 2, and 1. Back to our start position. This is the last one, I believe. Roll to the left for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch it down. Hover that up. Rolling back for 3, 2, and 1. Let that leg down. Nice job. Switch the legs. We've got the same thing now on the left leg. Give yourself room, space in your room there to roll to your right now. Again, arm either overhead or in that T. It's kind of a matter of preference if you like your shoulder for a pillow or not. So first one goes a little bit slower. Really fight for that last little bit of range of motion. Roll to the left. Open that left leg. Roll to prone. Try not to touch it. Hold, 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 hold. Touch it down. Good. So counter rotate only how much you need to. Hover it up. Push your way back. I'll count you through those next 4 reps. Rolling to the left for 5. Sorry, rolling to the right for 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch it down. Hover it up. Rolling back for 3, 2, and 1. So we've got 3 more reps just like that. Roll to the right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch it down. Rolling back for 3, 2, 1. These last couple, let's try to reach that knee even wider. Rolling to the right for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch it down as wide as you can. Lift it up. Roll back for 3, 2, 1. Rolling again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch it down. Hover it. Roll it back. 3, 2, 1. One more. Ready? Roll for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch it down. Hover it up. Roll back. 3, 2, and 1. Great work, everybody.